Hello, boys and girls. We're back for more Yakuza, and before we go in and finish up Chapter 12, we do have to do a couple of bonds. I think we just have 3 to do. We'll start with Jungi-han, and then we will end on Sayako. I crave more Korean backstory.
Yo!
Perfect timing, Kasuga-san. There's something I must tell you.
Ooh.
Huh?
What deep secret
I believe
does he
I
have?
mentioned that a group was looking for me in and around Ijincho, and that the Komijo were looking into their motives and identities.
Are they evil?
Yeah,
Do I
I
have to beat
remember
them
you
up
saying
for you?
You learn anything new?
Yes. It seems they've disappeared from Ijincho. They've avoided the Komijo's nets at every turn.
Oh. Drinks on me then. It's not over yet. You sure look calm. I mean, if they're avoiding the Komi Jewel, that's probably not very good. Also, hello, Ironic. Welcome to
Well,
the
you
stream.
sure as shit look calm. Or is that just me?
How very observant of you.
The last Jungi-han
So what's
bond?
your
I
take
thought he
on
had one
this?
more. Don't they all have 5?
It's possible that the group in question
This
has
is only
left
his
the
4th,
city,
I think.
and I imagine it's because they found their target.
Their target?
Oh.
What I mean is, I believe my enemies have already ascertained my location and are waiting for the opportune
We're gonna
moment
have to beat up some
strike.
assassins.
If
Yeah,
that's
2
the
more. I think
case,
there's one more after this.
then they're quite skilled.
The one where we beat them up.
They've managed to elude the Komijo's eyes this whole time.
But that's bad news, right?
Yes. And for you and everyone else around me, we could fall right into their hands at any moment.
Okay, but that's only if we sit around and wait, right?
What?
Exactly.
No point in
See,
being such a stranger.
why wait
We'll lend
when
you
we
a
can
hand.
look for them, which is
Let's
gonna
find
take
these creeps
exactly one more
Hit them
bond.
before they hit us. You feel me?
And then we'll hit them.
The
Easy
Komijo
peasy.
have been looking into their whereabouts.
Dago and Capra, hello.
Even so, they've proven quite difficult to find.
You already did
Finding them on our
Yankuza,
own
Dingo.
won't be
Come
easy.
on.
So
Yamakuza
you really
was right
think they're
there.
Shingon Mafia remnants? You were saying something about that last time, right? That they might be after you because you're using your old boss's name?
Yes. I have no reason to deny that, given the circumstances.
Then why not drop the Jungi Han thing and go back to being Youngsu Kim? I'm guessing there's
If they
some
already
reason
know
you
he's
can't do
here, I
that.
don't think dropping the
You
name's
don't
gonna
have to tell me
stop
if you don't
them.
want to.
No, there's nothing preventing me from doing so. I simply wish to continue being Jungi-han.
Even if it means being hunted down?
He's been Jungi-han for such a long time, I don't think he could be Youngsu Kim anymore.
I don't wish
I don't
to get
think
you
he is
or the
Youngsu
others
Kim. He is
involved in
Jungi-han at
Jimon
this
Mafia's
point.
troubles. But it appears to be too late. So I may be troubling you already. Everyone should be on their guard. My pursuers could attack at any time.
Mm-hmm.
You forget who you're talking to or something?
I'm sorry?
We've tangled with both the Ijin 3 and the Omi Alliance guys. We couldn't let our guards
I
down.
love how he
even if
says
we wanted
anytime,
to.
but I guarantee you it's
Adding
only
the
when I
Shingon
activate
Mafia
the
to
next
that list
bond.
ain't gonna make us any less ready.
It's anytime,
Interesting.
as long as you press the A button when he has a
It
heart
seems
above
our
his head.
little party is much tougher than I
Only then.
expected. Then I'm amongst reliable friends. Maybe I am allowed to trouble you after all.
So what now? Do we toast to our new friendship yet?
No, I won't be getting that close. It would be out of character for Jungi-han.
It's like he's
Keep
a
putting yourself
YARP
on a
here, but he
pedestal
just like
like that
can't
and we'll
break
start leaving
character.
you out.
Yeah, he's only on the 4th bond with that one. We definitely need one more, and then we'll do the big fight. He can be a chef at least, and a musician, that's something. I'm still in endless amounts of pain, I'm sorry, I'm very ill. I'm not in the best form. Yardkuza, I don't... He might have done Yardkuza, actually, hold on. So I know that's Sayako's last bond, so we're gonna go for Zhao next. I cannot get over that they have literally one sound effect.
Yo,
for drinking.
Kasuga-kun. I've already got a good buzz going.
Oh yeah? Nice. Could use one of those myself. Mind if I join you?
Sure. I was getting kind of bored drinking by myself.
I really love Zhao. He's so fun. You can tell how much I like Zhao because he has the most
So
upgraded
what are the
weapon,
Yokohama Liumon guys up
other
to?
than the
Anyone
hero
ever
bat.
swing by your place?
Nah, I don't see him too much. And the ones who sided with Mabuchi seem pretty hesitant to get anywhere near me.
I love that they have to remind
Sounds
me who
about right.
Mabuchi is
I mean,
every time.
they did stage a full-on mutiny and shit. Do you ever wonder why they sided with Mabuchi instead of you?
Not really. But if I know those guys as well as I think, I'd say it was because Mabuchi was easy to understand.
Easy to understand? How you figure?
I mean, he was pretty
His
simple,
goals
so
were
that makes
crystal
sense.
clear. Everything for money and power. If rules had to be broken or blood had to be spilled, so be it.
So, in Mabuchi's world, as long as you had balls and muscle, you could work your way to the top.
Even if you stepped on your boys to get there. Long as you swore loyalty to Mabuchi.
Damn, I could get messed up fast. And I thought I heard somewhere that Mabuchi was actually pretty smart.
There's
That's
no
true.
way Mabuchi's smart.
Oh,
The
yeah.
guy's a
He
complete
spoke
dummy.
multiple languages, ran numbers better than a calculator, and most important of all, he was just fine with breaking kneecaps. He was born for the underworld. If he'd been Tojo, I bet he would have gone even farther than you.
Anybody be better by comparison? I don't know about that. What ifs don't mean much. I don't really like any of these options. I'm gonna go with anybody's better.
Honestly, anybody would look like hot shit compared to me. I was known around town as Rock Bottom Ichiban for a while.
Ichiban has a lot of
See.
nicknames, but I think Ichiban is
I take
probably
back
the,
what I
wo-
said.
the best one.
Where's
Like the
that?
worst best one.
You got something Mabuchi doesn't. That's why me and so many others gravitate toward you.
Is that right?
Kindness plus 20. Hell yeah.
Anyway, what I wanted to say was that the younger Mabuchi had some talent. Yeah. I even went as far as asking Mabuchi to be my right-hand man because of it.
Huh? You mean you're the guy that gave him all that power?
I mean, Mabuchi seems like a pretty good
Oh, yeah. I guess I
mobster,
am.
outside of just being a fucking
Come on, man.
dick.
That's not something to laugh about.
Nah, you see, Mabuchi was
YAKUZA.
just that special of a guy back then. He wasn't the type to just chill on the sidelines. Guy won me over, too.
How exactly?
When Mabuchi was younger, he just had this, I don't know, I guess you'd call it aspiration. He was going straight to the top, and he had the talent to get there, too.
How did he
He
fuck
had
it all up?
something I didn't. It's probably why I was so drawn to him. Just like you, Kasuga-kun. Now that I think about it, you two were pretty alike.
Shit,
Come
don't
on,
say
don't
that.
say that. Not when Mabuchi became such a scumbag. How'd that happen anyway?
Thinking about it now, I imagine it had something to do with him being promoted to officer. From that moment on, he would challenge me right out in the open. Didn't matter that we were roughly the same age and I outranked him. He probably didn't like that I was born into the top spots, nor that I kept up the weak cooperation policy. Mabuchi was pretty goddamn assertive. As far as I know, I was nothing but a thorn in his side.
I'm gonna be real. I
Well,
feel like if
then,
you are a
sounds like you should've
Chinese
known he'd
mafia
betray
in
you
a
eventually.
Japanese town,
I probably
you
would have
probably
trusted him no
don't
matter
have
what
the
he
muscle
said.
to like
But I know my old
not
man
be
and his boys
cooperating.
didn't think too highly
You know
of
what I
him.
mean?
They said he'd betray us for sure, so it would be better to get rid of him sooner rather than later. They were pretty quick to try and make him disappear.
So what'd you do?
I fought back. I probably mentioned this earlier, but I think it's really dumb when people kill the guys in their own inner circles. And this was during a time when responsibility was starting to fall to me and Mabuchi instead of the old boys. Stomping out Mabuchi was like stomping out our future. So I stood up to them.
And Zhao put in so much
The
effort just
elders
for
were pretty
Mabuchi to be a
tough
dick.
persuade. That's the first and only time in my life I'd grovel like that.
You did all that for Mabuchi? Why go through that for a guy who hates you?
True, Mabuchi was a fucking weirdo, and at times an evil son of a bitch. He wasn't likable either. But he had a passion I didn't have. He had talent, and above everything else, I thought of him as my brother. You can see why I don't want him dead.
You're right. Sorry, I was out of line.
I'm getting used to you doing that. Don't worry about it.
Good thing you get me.
Why is that?
Because talking like this is great. I see now you're a pretty passionate guy, Zhao.
Oh Me?
I wish Zhao would be passionate
Yeah,
with
stop
me.
fronting so much already. You're always pulling that shit. That's why I could never figure you the hell out. Now that we're a couple drinks in, I feel like I'm finally getting to know the real Zhao. You got a lot of heart, and you care about your
Admittedly, Ichiban
goes a
does say
long way
this
in my
every
book.
single time. Every
It's gotta
time
be
he says this
embarrassing
about
when you say it
Zhao
out loud
during
like
the
that.
bonding
Yeah,
process.
look at you. Your face is all red. What's up with that?
Just drunk. Let's keep knocking them back, yeah?
Sure.
To
To Zhao
Senpai.
Senpai for keeping it real. Cheers.
I like that Zhao is
Cheers.
aware of his own limitations and the things that he lacks, you know. Even though other people are shitty, he still, I don't know, gives them a chance and stuff. He's such a good character. He has depth and shit behind all of his actions. It's nice, you know. I thought he was just a wacky little guy, but I mean he is. He is a little wacky goblin man, but still. I love Zhao so much. I'm glad all of you guys like Zhao as much as me. Alright, let's finish up Sayako's. This should be a simple 1-2. Find her sister's boyfriend and beat the fuck out of him. Easy peasy. Is that Nanoha? Or is that Sayako pretending to be her?
Yo, Sachan.
Huh? Sachan?
Wait.
Oh no, it
Not
actually
Sachan?
is Nanoha.
It's
Wait.
nice to see you again, Kasuga-san. We met at Sunlight Castle, isn't that right?
Wait.
I can't tell if she's
You
pretending or
Nanoha-san?
not.
But why are you here? Who told you to meet me?
She is fucking around. I knew it.
Huh?
It's me, Ichiban! Look closer, it's me, Saiko!
Oh.
I wonder if I can
So
get
it
that
is
as an
you,
outfit.
Sachan.
I hope so.
If you can't see through it, then my performance must be good. I'm sure Katsuragawa will think I'm Nanoha too.
Yeah, for sure he will. Even though, actually, I was just pretending to be Trish.
Solely pretending to be a
Yeah,
himbo. I'm not
whatever you
actually
say.
though.
Anyway, I figured out where to find Katsuragawa. Nanoha's gonna pay him a surprise visit and tell him to hit the road. You're still coming with me, right? He's at his office right now. He said it was a consulting firm, but it's actually an illegal loan business.
I'm gonna
And
beat
his
the shit out of
bodyguard
this
and
guy.
his
I've wanted to
employees,
since the start
They
of
were
her
all in
bonding
that shady
process.
biker gang he used to be in.
Scum collects around other scum. Man, how did Nanoha get caught up with people like that?
She did
She
work
might
in a
just be the
soap land,
kind of girl who's
Ichiban.
into it. Or maybe I shouldn't have butted into her life so much. You probably understand by now how bad I feel about all this.
Hey, maybe it wasn't you. Maybe she's just the kind of girl who's into bad boys. Either way, let's go fix this for her. Time to take out the trash.
She needs better tasted men. She should just go on a date with Ichiban. Nanoha was cute. She's got short hair, and I'm a slut for short hair.
What the fuck? Are you serious right now? I knew something was up with you. Showing up out of the blue like this. What's gotten into you? You realize what you're doing?
I sure as hell do. I'm saying I won't give you any more money.
Okay, but...
And that means you have no reason to be with me, right? So we're breaking up. For good.
This is inherently like
Hey,
kind
don't
of
be
scummy of her to do,
stupid.
but
It's not like I was going out with you just for the money.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Just give me what you owe me. Right here, right now.
What? I can't right now. I gotta throw $2 million at my company soon, or it'll go belly up. Sweetie, you know how hard I've worked for this.
man,
Just need
he's
a
really
little
groveling.
more. You could pull in $2 mil back at the Soapland easy.
Hey man, I gotta ask. How much have you already borrowed from Nanoha?
Hey man, I gotta ask, how about you fuck right off?
That's
If
a
she lent
reasonable
$2
thing
million
for
on
him
top
to
of
say. I'm not
everything
gonna
else,
lie.
How much of that total do you plan on paying back someday?
You need to crawl back down out of my ass, dude. This ain't none of your business.
It kind of isn't
know,
Ichiban's
do you?
business, or
Yeah, you wanna
Sayako's,
borrow
I
even
guess.
more.
But
You're lucky
Here we
Nanoha's
are.
not a real loan shark.
I'm lucky because Nanoha and I are in love. Money don't matter to us, right, babe?
she did just break up with. Well, she did just break up with
1.3
you.
million yen. That's the amount of money Katsuragawa-san has already borrowed from Nanoha-san.
Who the fuck are you?
Yamashita, stay out of this. Nobody asked you.
Forgive
Wh-
me.
Why did he
It
just
wasn't my
randomly tell us that
Thanks
information?
for speaking up, Yamashita. Good man. So, we'll be taking that 1.3 million back today.
Who are you anyway? You're a real Yakuza-looking motherfucker. Maybe you're trying to take my girl's money for yourself.
That's none of your concern. Give me back my money so I can be on my way.
Is Nanoha gonna like
I
show up
love
randomly?
you. Come on. Remember
I bet
what
she
you
is.
said? How you always dreamed of what we have?
Nanoha really loved you that much?
We're perfect for each other. Honey, you're a sweet angel, and I'm the guy who protects you from all the bastards of the world.
Ah, so that's the excuse you've been using for dragging her down.
He's one of the bastards I'm talking about.
You
Yamashita,
fucking
what
shut
are
your
you
goddamn
waiting
mouth
for?
about
Toss
Ichiban.
this guy out on his ass already.
Oh, I don't want to beat up him.
Haven't you done enough?
Oh, good. Okay, good.
What did you say?
Sir, step back and take a look at yourself. You
Who
need
the
to
fuck
let
is that in the
Nanoha-san go.
background?
She's been working herself to the bone to support her father. She needs the money. Besides, you've got a bunch of other
I
girls
get it.
coming
Nanoha's gonna
around
fall in
anyway.
love with Yamashita
What the
instead.
hell are you doing?
Easy.
I'm doing what's right,
Easy
boss.
story.
You can't just keep squeezing the poor girl dry. And she shouldn't have to work at no damn soap land. I can't just sit by and watch this happen to an innocent woman. It just ain't right.
Yo, why don't you think about who you're talking to? I'm the guy who saved your ass when you were a zit-faced teenager, remember? So unless you
Yeah,
want to go
dude.
back to being everybody's little bitch...
We were friends in middle school, so you have
Every
to
time someone
let me
calls you out
scam
or
this
wants
woman
to
out of
leave your
thousands of
ass,
dollars.
Do you just make threats? Are all your
Reasonable.
boys with you just out of fear? I bet they all hate your guts.
Alright, I'm just fucking sick of you now. All of you,
Get him.
stop standing around with your dicks in your hands and throw this guy out! Yamashita too, the goddamn
Am I gonna get Yamashita as a pound mate summon? I hope I do. I hope if I summon him, he gives like a really passionate, heartfelt
see this
speech. You know,
Well,
about not taking advantage of women.
Like a real man. That was a nice surprise.
No kidding.
You know, I've been looking for an excuse to cut ties with him.
Maybe it's even simpler than that. Maybe you just like Nanoha.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Oh, Ichiban.
Wait, you do, don't you? Well, that's great, Yamashita-kun. Kinda cute, honestly.
They're gonna beat us up, Ichiban. You gotta pay attention.
After I crush you into little pieces.
Alright, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
You look weak.
The pound mate summon is actually Yamashita and Katsuragawa at the same time, right?
You're gonna get
You summon them, and one appears from the left and one appears from the right, and one says, "All women are queens," and the other one says, "If she breathes, she's a thought," and then they fight, right? And then the enemies take damage in between the fight, because they're like in between where they're fighting. I should be the guy who does the pound mates, because I know what I'm doing. Alright, Essence of Full Swing, let's see. Lower my health, the more damage it does, or I could just do this. Straight up, I might actually be able to Mega Swing them all to death. Hold on. Yeah, I think I might, because they're all level 19. Almost. Almost had him.
Right.
Alright, get out of here.
Gotta help.
I was a little disappointed, you know, that the game introduced the costume system with the Sunlight Castle costumes and then never brings it up again. Germanium bag! Welcome to Germanium. I fucking remember those old videos. Those were really good.
Please, stop hitting me.
Stop hitting me, dude. Let me abuse women,
Come on,
please.
where's all that fighting spirit, Katsuragawa? Don't tell me you've had enough.
Does Ichi ever pay attention when it doesn't involve the DILF?
Give back all the money you
No.
borrowed from Nanoha right now, and get the hell out of Yujincho. If I see you around town again, I'll kick your ass even harder. If you reach out to Nanoha, you won't have an ass.
Would
when
have
I'm
an
done.
ass what I've done.
Okay, I got it.
God.
Please.
Imagine getting your
Just let me
ass
go.
pounded so hard by Ichiban, you just
Alright.
don't have one
I won't
anymore.
hit you again. I won't.
He just grinds your butt cheeks
You
down.
asshole.
Imagine.
Don't you ever take advantage of a woman ever again!
Oof. Ichiban always drinks his respect women juice. Ah, here we go. Yamashita's gonna be a regular at the bar. Oh shit, what if he
Wait,
goes
are
out
you
with...
for real? This is
Nanoha.
Nanoha's sister? She has a twin?
He better. He better go out with her. I'm gonna be
Sorry
so
to
sad if he
disappoint you,
doesn't.
Yamashita-kun. I know you probably worked up all that courage to look cool for Nanoha.
Sorry, Yamashita-kun.
Maybe Sayaka will
No,
go out with
that's
him.
all right. I mean, running him off still makes life better for Nanoha-san. That's what matters. So you're gonna keep acting like you never knew she worked at the soap land?
Yes, and this whole Katsuragawa incident never happened, okay? I am dead serious about this.
Okay. But she's definitely going to notice that her boyfriend suddenly skipped town without saying goodbye.
Then just swoop in
It
and
happened
fill the
right after she
position.
got a phone call from her
Let's do
estranged
it.
sister telling her to break up with the guy.
What are you saying?
You don't think she'll figure out her sis had something to do with his disappearance? I mean, it'll almost be too obvious that Psycho said something to make
Just
him
say
leave.
that you beat him up
Whoa,
instead.
Now that you say that, yeah.
Or have
That's
Ichiban do it.
fine, honestly. Can't really do much about it now, can I?
But what if Nanoha gets pissed at you again? I thought you wanted to have a good relationship with her.
Play the one sound effect. There you go.
Her happiness is my top priority. How she feels about me is secondary to that.
It still kind of sucks if she ends up hating you after you did so much for her.
Okay, so even if
She would've
Nanoha
ended up
hates
broke if
her,
she stayed with
right?
That douchebag. You deserve some credit.
If Nanoha starts going
I'm
out with
just grateful I can
Yamashita,
still talk to her on the phone.
and Yamashita's friends
All
with
I want is for her
Sayako,
to be
eventually they'll all be friends again.
Still.
Easy.
I could always tell Nanoha-san it went down like this.
Oh shit, okay.
Like what?
What's his plan?
I'll tell her Katsuragawa's firm took a nosedive and he bailed to escape all his debts, but I got him to leave enough to pay her back. That way she can get her money without knowing you two were involved.
Or you could just stop
Nice
lying.
plan.
You guys could just
I
all
like how
stop.
conveniently
This is
gives
really
you all the
bad
credit,
to
Yamashita
lie,
Kun.
but whatever.
Oh, you're right. Guess that's no good, is it? I don't want to take all the credit. After all, I only said what was true. It killed me to see her caught up in Katsuragawa's game for so long. I kept telling myself that I would stand up for her if she ever needed it. But then I'd make excuses, telling myself it wasn't the right time. When I saw her,
He is
well,
way more
when I
interesting
saw
than
someone I
Sayako has
thought
been
was
this
her,
entire
demanding
time.
what she
Just
was owed,
FYI.
I knew the time had come.
Sachan, you hearing this? What do you think?
Hey, Yamashita-kun.
Yeah?
Let's say you're at a restaurant or a store. How exactly would you treat the staff?
I just try to be as polite as possible. Even though people don't expect it because of how I look, it's still the right thing to do.
What a sweetie boy.
Well, you pass for now.
Setting the bar for being your sister squeeze kind of low, aren't you?
I said for now, didn't I?
Huh?
Don't worry. I'm still gonna watch over Nanoha from my big sister perch somewhere. So if Yamashita-kun turns out to be a total creep,
No,
then
him.
I'll just have to step in.
He's a sweetie. He'd
Whatever
never.
it takes to make her happy.
I get that. I'd want the same.
Yamashita's a sweetie, and he probably
You're a
has
good
like a
sister,
12-inch
Sachan.
wiener.
I'm sure Nanoha will eventually realize that. Hopefully sooner than later.
Thanks so much, Ichiban. That's twice now you've helped me save my sister. I really am grateful, you know. I'm glad you're in my life.
Nice. We did it. Maximum bond. Easy peasy. Her story is admittedly the worst one. Yamashita-kun at the end doesn't... I mean, he's good, but, like, he can't make up for the rest of it being god-awful. Let's see. She can now use the skill tag team Bombardier Bash. She can be a matriarch. Matriarch is a good job class. Getting weapons for it kind of sucks. Alright, time to do chapter 12, boys. How are you all doing today? Now that everything is out of the way, I can ask you guys how you're all doing. I hope you're having a fun day. I'm gonna go to Sotenbury. I have been alright. It's been very cold, or not very cold, it's been warm. I wish it would be cold. My brain isn't working today. My dog has had intense diarrhea for the past 2 days, so I am without sleep, because basically I get 1 hour sleep, then I take her to the bathroom, and I would just do that all night. Sometimes only 45 minutes of sleep. Sometimes I just wouldn't sleep at all for a couple hours, just so I could take her out. It's been rough, but she's feeling better now, which I'm happy about. Oh, there he is. There's Granddaddy. There he is. He nodded at us. That means he wants to have sex with us. Pretty good. Ooh, Meek is here. Fucking Tendo.
Who's this guy again?
Tendo. One of the Omega
How could you forget
tenants.
Ichiban? I remember.
Yeah. I think I recognize him.
From where?
What you mumbling to yourself about? Spit it out.
I hope I get to fight this man right
While
now.
you're at it, why are you here and how'd you even get in?
Oh my god, I want to read how your days are doing, but also Tendo is trying to step up on us.
Your guest, huh? But acting captain, isn't he?
None of your fucking business, Tendo.
Exactly right. The man who took a bullet from my gun straight on. And now here he is, back from hell itself to see the captain released from prison.
Yeah? That is real commitment. Well, if he causes any trouble, any at all, it'll be on you to clean up the mess. Agreed?
It'll be fine.
Man, Tendo talks a big game to the acting captain. That seems fucking rude as hell, if you
Alright.
ask me.
I'll go back to trying to figure out what the hell is going down here today.
Nothing to figure out except the popcorn. So you can watch the shit turn the Omi Alliance on its head.
You think?
Tendo has a lot of mascara on.
Remember what you did in Eugene show? Now it's your turn.
Is it supposed to look like he's bruised because he's a boxer, you know? Because it just looks like he really, you know, wants to go to like a My Chemical Romance concert.
Oh, I just realized who he is.
If I'm not
He
taking
used to be a
always
star
lurking.
heavyweight boxer. He's the loony who agreed to fix a fight for money, but when he didn't get paid, he beat the fixers to death.
Jesus Christ, Namba.
I remember that too. What a role model, huh?
That's fucking weird. Are we gonna see that happen? Oh no. It's the actual captain, I think. Or is this... Yeah, this has to be the actual captain. Haven't run into any Anubis mains. I ran into a shitty Anubis today. Would have preferred any other Anubis to be there, to be honest.
Captain, welcome home, sir.
This guy's dressed like shit. Masaru Watase, Omi Alliance captain. Wow, he's wearing a suit that is like 4 sizes too big for him, and it is very noticeable. Maybe it's just the pants. It's his pants. His pants are huge.
The Omi Alliance was more or less split in half when they marched on Kamurocho. But most of the officers, the ones with tenure anyway, are still here in Sotenbori. Soon they'll all be gathering in the HQ's banquet hall, celebrating Watase's release.
Okay.
But by then, Watase will already have a document in his breast pocket.
He's so scowly. Why is he so upset? He just got out of prison.
The Omi Alliance of Kansai started off as the idea of a few ambitious men more than 100 years ago. In the early days, we were fierce, ready to go to war at any moment. Although we only fought against other factions, we know these wars took a heavy toll on the people here in the city we call home. For that, we are deeply sorry.
Yeah, remember when one guy like beat the shit out of 800 of your members at like
Therefore,
once
on this
in the
day,
city streets? That was kind of
the
wacky.
presiding chairman does declare, and I, Captain Watase, do co-sign this official document which proclaims the Omi Alliance of Kansai is hereby dissolved.
Huh? What the fuck?
This we pledge to the Osaka PD.
What? Why are you doing this, Captain? What are you thinking?
Uh-oh, you can't yell when Majima's there. It's him. It's Daigo and his fucking shithead mullet.
I'm Daigo Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo clan.
Tojo clan? The fuck's he doing here?
Yeah, Sayako, you're definitely gonna threaten him for sure.
As the Omi Alliance does, so shall we. The Tojo clan is also officially dissolved. Watase-san and I will serve as each other's witnesses as we each end our factions together. This decision was ratified by the Omi chairman, Captain Watase, and acting Captain Masumi Arakawa.
Bullshit! What kind of shady crap is this?
I thought for a second that maybe, like, Tojo would betray them
Didn't mean
and
to
not
tell you that,
dissolve.
Ichiban.
I don't know.
Oh.
I didn't think they would go through with it.
Remember now?
Yeah, but I still didn't think that Tojo and Omi would just dissolve at the same time.
Yeah, neither did I.
I know. This is going to send shockwaves through our world, and many will oppose it. Doubtless, someone will try to start a war of succession. But we anticipated that, and built many defenses against it.
Defenses? What did you have to do?
The sixth chairman planned every last detail.
Watase was involved too. He felt the same sorrow as I did about the future of Yakuza life. When we were finally forced to conclude that this is where it will all end. The problem was, how do we end the largest Yakuza group in Japan peacefully? We knew that if we simply broke the news to the officers, there would have been mutiny. To make matters worse, Watase had just been thrown behind bars by way of the 3K plan. And with their leader out of sight and out of mind, one wrong move could have started a coup.
Right.
Then we had the idea to use the Kamurocho 3K plan in our favor.
How'd you do that?
We came up with 2 steps to implement. First, ensure the 3K plan succeeded.
What the hell?
Why do it though?
To achieve that, we purposely let Arakawa-san leak the Tojo clan intel. And then Aoki drove the Tojo clan out of Kamurocho just as we knew he would. He had no idea, of course, that this was our desired outcome.
What a shitty crap is this?
Amusing to think that he still considers it his greatest achievement. In reality, the 3K plan only worked because we allowed it to.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it here just so I can read the chat really quickly, and then I also have a question for you guys. My ribs got bruised, I'm in pain, and I'm slowly going insane over not being able to draw. Capra and Dingo are in excruciating pain. That's not good. I asked how your day's going, and you're fucking dying. You can't do that. That's bullshit. Okay, quick question for people watching, except for Ironic, I guess, because he already knows what happens, right? So, do you think this is going to happen? Do you think they're going to, like, actually go through with the dissolving? What do you think the end goal here is? Curiously, I want to know what the fuck's going to happen in Yakuza 8, because the new game's coming in, like, a year or two. I'm super curious what's going to happen. Like, is Ichiban going to make his own family? Probably not. I don't know. I want to hear predictions. Capra failed dick sucking moment. Yeah, Capra's ribs just shattered because he went to go suck his own dick. But unfortunately, all of his ribs just fucking collapsed in on themselves. Real bummer. Could have just asked me, Capra. I would have sucked it for free. No need to break your ribs.
After that, the sixth chairman made his second request of me. I was to keep playing the role of the greedy traitor, dancing on the Tojo clan's grave. All while bringing the Omi into Kamurocho to take the Tojo clan's place.
Arakawa-san's admirable efforts split the Sotenbori Omi horde right down the middle. Which leads us to Sotenbori as you see it now. Half its men stuck in Tokyo. Weakened, spread too thin.
So it was all planned to just get rid of the Omi then?
This was Arakawa-san's goal all along? This exact situation?
Yes. And he finished
Married
it
man,
right
but I
on
appreciate
schedule.
the offer.
Watase's day of release is here. And we can make our announcement.
I feel like if they wanted to get rid of the Omi clan, they could have just had like 3 or 4 dudes to kill them all. I've seen Kiryu beat up like 80 of them at once.
You, Watase! You're a goddamn traitor!
Oh my god. He's gonna fucking disintegrate his skull. Jesus Christ. See, look! The Omi guys suck shit. Like, one dude can straight up just take on 3 of them. With no effort, one hand.
I made sure this would be nice and sharp for today.
Oh god,
I really want to
Majima.
test it out. Any volunteers?
Damn,
The
seeing
Omi
this
clan
Tojo clan
sucks.
legends fighting is fucking crazy. Yeah, very impressive.
Was that necessary,
Guys are all army
Ichiban?
officers, huh?
They really do love to
Still
suck
as many?
Majima's dick.
Even
I mean,
half
he's
of them
cool,
in
but come on.
Kamurocho? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you sound excited. I'm not excited.
We're gonna march this declaration down.
Fucking Nanba, dude. He's worming his way back into my heart and I
Most of you
hate
are
it.
none too happy about it.
So listen up.
Oh my god.
If you consider yourself real Yakuza, then you have to stop me by force.
Good
Oh,
shit.
there's Tendo.
I'm starting to see the big picture, Arakawa-han. Tendo? This kind of brawl, most of us never lived to see one like it. So if we're gonna make history here, you bet your ass I'm gonna take a stand with the side having the most fun.
What the fuck?
Twisting the knife on us, Tendo?
What?
I'd much
No
rather fight
way.
with you than against you.
I'd say we're still looking pretty outnumbered here.
There's the whole
No
reason they call
way.
this, man.
Tendo's.
Finally
Come
time
on,
to step out of
really?
the shadows, huh? Look at
Fucking
us.
hell, dude.
We're about to have the fight of our lives just to get that point across.
I'm ready.
With the Yakuza legends at our side.
No way. This is bullshit. Tendo's not gonna actually help us.
Let's make it one to remember!
Again, like, beating up the Omi is not that hard. Let's see, are they all gonna be... Oh, you told me they were all gonna be level 50 from here on out. Look at them. They're not even level 48, most of them. Level 47s. Oh shit, I forgot their... Their music is so good, though.
Bring it on.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Whirling Blade. Yeah, that's the move. That's the move. Let's hit this motherfucker over here. Yeah, there we go. Get him, Zhao. Mega fucking fat swing right over here. I don't think I'm gonna kill any of these guys. Yeah, definitely not, but... Ooh, you know what would be great? It'd be good if I charmed everybody at the same time. How many am I gonna get? 3 out of 5. That's not bad at all. Look at that. Bleeding his fucking guts out, and he's still happy. And the one guy who attacks misses me. Wowzers. Okay, let's remove you. You guys told me these fights were gonna be hard from here on out. Look at this. You call this difficult? No, no, no. I know there's gonna be like 8 more fights in a row, so... You know what? Here. While I read the chat, I'll give you guys a taste of true Zhao talent. Oh shit, this hits everybody? I didn't know that. Let me show you guys a good cutscene. Let's see. In all honesty, Majima alone could solo that entire room. I know, right? I think Yakuza 8, now Ichi would be a DILF, but only at the end. I think Ichi will start the mini Yakuza. It's like a school club. Tendo's got an MCR reunion tour to go to, and the Omi Alliance is easy pickings. 3 out of 5 Omi are bisexual. Let's do this new tag team match, I guess. Let's see. Damages with combined force of a tackle. You bet your ass I got a fucking standby rack for the sweat on my brow. It's fucking hot in here, dude. This move cannot be used if Kasuga's a foot. Nah, fuck it. Give me another cutscene. I'm ready.
Let's go.
Oh my god. Is she gonna kick him in the nuts? Kick him in the nuts! I'll take a suplex. I'll take a suplex, though. That's fine.
Watch me.
Alright. This guy's been powering up for a long time. Oh, he didn't even get to use his power. Wow, a whole 80 damage. No way, dude. You sure showed me. Let me just remove you from existence. Yeah, get fucked. Get him, Zhao. 906 damage, Zhao hits really hard. That was easy. Easy peasy. Hell yeah, look at them all. Look at them all go. Get him, Majima. Fuck yeah, Tendo. I'm sure Tendo's gonna betray us. It's fine. But for now, he's friendly. Oh no.
Damn it. This has gone far enough.
No. Oh. Daigo, no! Don't do it! You're relevant to the Yakuza franchise, I think. Okay, there we go. Whomps?
I knew you weren't really gone.
It's him!
He's finally back.
It's the boy!
Dragon of Dojima.
In a suit, no less. Fucking music, dude. Kazuma Kiryu, ex-Tojo Clan 4th chairman.
Watase? How did you find him?
Who, him?
Oh, it's him.
I don't know what you're talking about. He's just some extra muscle. Some bodyguard I hired. Couldn't even tell you his name.
Leave this part to me.
Yeah.
You guys worry about the front line. I'll protect the back. Even if it costs me my life.
That voice is not great.
I don't know who you are. You sure know how to make an entrance.
Ichiban's voice is stellar. I don't think Kiryu's voice is very good. Looking as goofy as he did in Yakuza 0. What is that dub? Ooh! He did the thing! He did the Yakuza thing!
Alright. Time for seconds! This feast ain't over till it's over!
God, Ichiban. I love him so much. That... Don't bully him, he hasn't voiced anyone since 2006. He sounds... not good. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. He doesn't sound stellar. I mean, it's cool to see him though. Also, you can see everybody in the background. And that's pretty cute. Look at Majima over there. Yeah, let me hit the biggest dude on the team. Knock him out right away.
Right.
Alright. Time to spin the wheel. How many out of these 5 dudes am I gonna romance? Just 2. 3 of them are confirmed gay. That's fine. Let's remove them. It ain't Pride Month. Get out of here. You don't have rights anymore. Leave. I'm joking. This is a joke. This is for joking purposes, please. What? They're actually just another Ichiban. I'm sure this was cooler in the original Japanese, but I mean, it was pretty cool. Fun fact, that Kiryu's voice from the original Yakuza 1 dub. That's a fun fact, but you know what would have been more fun? If they gave him a voice that was better, you know? Ichiban sounds so good, and it's really distracting considering they're both main characters, like, right next to each other. When Zhao hits a man so hard that it hurts Sayako just by being near them.
Is that all of them?
That was easy. Alright, time for the boss.
Nice.
2 normal fights, then 3rd boss
We
fight.
did it.
No? No boss fight? Oh, they're just gonna leave.
Good luck out there, Kasuga. You're gonna do great.
It's so distracting. Holy shit. In Japanese, that must have been so much better. You think that's a comment, like, from the developers, knowing that they made a good game, right? And like Ichi's gonna carry the games now.
Sorry for not standing up.
It has to be what it is.
My body's not following my orders right now.
Stop trying. You deserve to relax for once. I owe you so much. If you hadn't shown up with all your allies, things might have gone sideways.
No, I didn't do anything. It was all my friends doing.
Well, then you have some very good friends. A rare thing.
Aww.
Arakawa-san.
I'm very impressed.
Pick him up.
And so happy you survived all this, Ichi.
Pick him up. Oh, is he gonna cry? Fuck, I might actually cry. Hold on.
Arakawa-san.
I'm trying really hard not to. I'm trying really hard not to cry, actually. That's not... I get really emotional at video games. Movies and, like, TV shows don't really affect me, but a video game, I get really invested, you know? It's really easy for me to cry. Crime families to dissolve. I'm ready. Ready for a long cutscene now. I am disappointed there was not a boss fight there, not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping there would be.
Wait, hold on. Does this mean you were hiding the 6th chairman this whole time?
Yes, that's what I've been telling you. Do you see now?
Actually, I'm
Is that
pretty
Nick?
damn confused.
Well, when you have more money than you know what to do with,
Yeah, that's Nick.
social connections come naturally. Even unique connections like 6th Chairman Daigo-kun. We met under strictly professional circumstances, of course. He came to me for help after the Kamurocho 3 case.
He definitely
fight got
didn't come to
underway.
you to have
you
a
hide
steamy
Majima-san
night of
and
passion,
Saishima-san
Nick.
too?
Bullshit.
Oh, yes. And can I just say, despite their formidable reputations, they were perfect gentlemen each time I spoke with them. I never thought that you, of all people, would end up rescuing them. Life is so random at times.
Well, I wouldn't say
XD
I rescued
random.
them. I just lent them a little muscle, that's all. Of course, then I got lost.
Video
in
games
the
are the
fun
only
of the
thing that can
fight.
seemingly make me cry anymore.
The fight of a lifetime.
You just get invested, that's how it is.
Arakawa fan, you. Well, you really love him, huh?
With all my soul. And we're meeting up later today. You can call it a date, I guess.
Oh, how romantic. You'll have to dish about it later.
Sure thing. Clear your schedule. I can talk about him for days.
Man, it sounds like this is like the end, but I know there's another like 3 chapters. Well, if chapter 12 ends now, then there's 2, because I think there's 15 total. Yeah, that's what you guys told me. And I choose to believe that. What are we going to do for another 2 chapters? Tendo's probably going to do some bullshit and I'm going to have to beat him up. It'd be kind of weird if Tendo's like the final boss, you know?
I'm sorry to bail on you, Ichi. I know we made our plans first, but I've known Chairman Hoshino 40 years now. It'd be impolite to turn him down.
Well, I get it, boss. Totally get it. When there's a shot at Peking Duck in Heian Tower, you take it. Well, it's kind of silly of me to invite you to a meal in the first place. I know that.
Kasuga, I'm not a boss anymore. Just a regular old man. I don't give a damn who I eat with.
Well, is Sotenbori all quiet now with the Omi Alliance dissolved?
People don't know how to react. Not the civilians, and certainly not the Yakuza. Former Yakuza. But I guess it's only natural when a 100-year-old institution just disappears.
Any Omi guys rioting or anything?
No, even if they did, it wouldn't change anything.
I guess
Even
they'll
when
just
they
have to
had
make a
real
new
strength,
thing, you know?
They didn't manage to stop us from submitting the papers. And they've only waned since then. Hate to say it, but their reputation's in the toilet. We don't need to dunk their faces in the bowl, too. We'll just let it be.
What a weird
really
analogy
know
to
it would all
make, but
happen
alright.
This way?
No, we just did the best we could. And this is how the chips fell.
Arakawa is just a walking
I
fortune
can't tell
cookie.
the future any more than the next man.
Well, you had me fooled. Really seemed like you saw it all coming.
I'm sure Masato's in a rage right now. He must be losing his mind. All his plans hinged on the Omi's support, and I just pulled the rug out from under him.
Oh my god. I forgot about
I never
Masato!
could help myself from giving
Shit.
in to his desires. If
Yeah,
he
we have to
threw a
beat him
fit.
up still.
It's been true since he was a toddler. I'd always hoped he'd grow out of temper tantrums.
Some things between a father and son never change.
But I can't afford to go easy on him anymore.
No?
He isn't aware that well before he was governor, the 6th chairman and Watase were considering dissolution. By the time he pressured me to sell out the Tojo clan, all that did was accelerate their plan. Now Masato knows what growing power tastes like. If I don't stop him before it grows too large for his throat, he'll choke on it. He'll lose everything. everything he's built.
Why is that a problem? He's kind of a piece of shit.
I just don't want to see that happen.
I mean, cool, but I do, though. I want to see Masato suffer because he's a shitter.
I should get going.
He better not die. He's gonna die eating the fucking duck, isn't he?
Boss. Earlier, you said you don't have a title anymore. So, what's your plan from here on out? What are you gonna do?
The sixth chairman and Watase knew that once their factions were gone, many of their men would lose their way with no Yakuza path to follow. That's happening now.
Are they gonna make a boarding house for former Yakuza?
They want to find some legal means to take in these wandering souls.
Oh my god, they are.
Who have nowhere
no
else
fucking
to
way,
go.
dude.
I'd like to help them with that task.
I see. Guess you do have total freedom to do whatever now, huh?
Yes. And the only thing I'm wondering is how am I going to kill the time?
I can't wait for
I think this is
Yakuza
how
8,
every businessman must feel when
where
he
Arakawa has his own orphanage for wayward Yakuza. It'll be just like Yakuza 3, I think is the one with the orphanage. It'll just be just like that game. It'll be a one-for-one remake of that game, but just with Arakawa instead of Kiryu. It'll be the same thing.
In the case, can I go back to being in the Arakawa family?
Dad, do not fucking die.
Ichi.
Come on.
Are you?
Look at him.
It's just...
Look at this scene.
When I was working in your family, it was the happiest time of my life. I felt that way ever since you rescued me at 16. I mean it.
He's gonna die. I don't even know if he's gonna make it to the fucking restaurant.
Place for 18 years. After lying to you that it was for the family.
Well, I accepted that when I went.
And then, after all that you did, I shot you.
You only did that to give me a chance to keep living.
Set him straight, Arakawa.
No.
Tell him to be assertive,
all
not
the chances
insertive.
you needed were inside you. Your own strength kept you alive. The truth is, I've never helped you at all. Not even once.
Aww.
You should hate me for all the things I've done. Why don't you?
Fuck, I might actually cry
if you
now.
really want to
Hold on.
beat yourself up about it, then please let me back in the family with you.
There is no Arakawa family, you silly little man.
Hey, Ichi. You were born at a soapland called Shangri-La, weren't you?
Yeah. So
Is he my actual dad? Is he about to tell me that?
It's a hell of a story. One that's never sat well with me.
Huh?
Come on. Is he actually my dad? Hold on.
I dream about it, you know.
You dream about it?
Yeah. I dream that it's 40 years ago. On that cold New Year's Eve night. Akane's there. And she's about to give birth to her baby. She gives birth in Shangri-La. In the dream, it's Masato who ends up being born in that soapland.
No, come on. This is embarrassing.
Nothing to be embarrassed about. You've got a good heart and you're doing the best you can. It doesn't matter where you were born.
Thank you, sir.
Man. He basically just said he wished that Ichi had been his
I'm
son
curious.
instead.
Did you ever want to find your parents?
Good question.
He really is our
I
dad.
don't really know.
At this point, I've gotten pretty used to not knowing them.
You've gone through a lot. Not that I have any right to speak to you about it. Well, no point in dwelling on a dream. That's all it is, right? I can go the rest of the way from here. See you tomorrow, Ichi.
He's gonna die at the fucking tower and we're not gonna see him tomorrow. There's no way. Such an emotional scene where he basically says, hey, I wish my son had been born in a fucking hooker factory and you were my son instead that I found inside of that fucking mailbox. There's no way he survives. Absolutely no way. They could shoot him right now as he's walking away and I would wholeheartedly believe it. Oh my god, I just reached for my fucking phone. I was like, I silenced my phone. Why is my phone ringing?
Yo, this is Ichiban Kasuga. I like messages, so leave me one.
So leave me one.
This is Hoshino of the Seiryu clan.
Oh no.
Kasuga, you need to call me as soon as you get this.
No.
This morning, they found Arakawa's body in the ocean.
He didn't even make it to the next fucking day. Fucking Coin Locker Baby. What a good name for a chapter. Yeah, let me just take a quick glance over here at the chat, make sure everybody's upset as I am. We better see him tomorrow. I want to see him tomorrow. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. No shit he wasn't gonna make it. No fucking shit he wasn't gonna make it. That's so stupid. Oh, I'm not happy about that. Yeah, there he is. Who put him down? Was it Tendo? Was it his son? Ichi, no. No, that's my dad. Let me in the fucking ambulance. Oh no.
After he had dinner with my patriarch last night, Masumi Arakawa left Heian Tower alone. So he must have been shot on his way home.
Any idea who did it?
I appreciate Koichi being
I
the
put
one
my
to
money on an
do
Omi
this
loyal.
interrogation
Pretty
thing.
sure I'd win that bet, too. Hell, there were shootings in Sotenbori, too. Attempts on Captain Watase and Daigo Dojima.
Are they okay?
Yeah. Apparently, they had some ex-Tojo legends with them. Can't ask for better bodyguards than that.
No kidding. And yeah, that does point to Omi retaliation.
Uh-huh. You and your pals should be careful, since you were on the dissolution's front lines. The remnants will have a bone to pick with you.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'll pass on the advice.
Oh. Where's Xiao and Junki Han? Man, Ichiban just has the worst fucking time.
Can't believe this shit anymore. The Omi wiped off the face of the earth, all because of the stupid Arakawa family. Idiots blew up their own inheritance. Their betrayal cannot stand, Sawashiro-san.
He did it. He fucking
Remember how
shot
we
him.
used to be sister families with the Tojo clan? We had bases in Kanto and everything. Of course, the only reason we helped Arakawa-san push the Tojo clan out of Kamurocho in the first damn place was so our family would survive too. Because we're sick and tired of the Tojo demanding tribute money just to let us keep land we'd already been living on for years. If that had kept up, we would have been crushed, just like any other family without their own territory in Tokyo. That's why we work with Arakawa in spite of it being disloyal to the Tojo.
Exactly. And who's going to keep any of the promises Arakawa made?
Yeah.
He promised once he was at the top of the Omi Alliance, he would promote us to the main family. Are we just supposed to accept that won't happen now?
Listen, you whiners, quit your belly aching. I won't let the Omi Alliance die. We'll just give it a new name.
Okay, here's what I
Kanto
expected.
Senpai. I know we've caused a real shit show for you, but I promise we'll pay you back in full someday. For now, all of us are asking your forgiveness.
I can't tell if this is in the past or if this is happening, like, right now. I think it's happening right now. I thought this was maybe, like, a flashback, and they were going to ask Sawashiro to kill Arakawa, and that's what's happening, but I do think this is in real time. They're usually pretty obvious when it's like a, you know, thing in the past. What if he opens it and it's just, oh. He just opens it and it's
Well, just
a
so you
bomb.
know, it's not like we're asking to cut ties to the Arakawa family. We'd like to keep things friendly, if that's possible.
Of course. After all, it was Arakawa who was the brains behind the betrayal. And now that he's gone, I'd say the score is settled. If you need us, our door is wide open for you. Second patriarch of the Arakawa family.
Thank you for your understanding.
Him?
What?
Ew. Is Sawashiro actually gonna, like, redeem himself? Is he actually gonna be a good guy for 5 seconds?
You think the score's settled? You backwater scumbags don't deserve to be called
Ah, here we
Yakuza.
go. Alright.
Excuse me? You want to repeat that? Sawashiro, you fuck. I can get the Arakawa family back on its feet without you. Easily, in fact. All I have to do is unite the Omi already here in the east.
You're way out of line. Arakawa fucked up. His captain should be on his knees right now.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Stop! What are you doing?
Sawashiro's actually not being a shitter for once.
Guys like you are all bark and no balls when it's wartime. That's the kind of Yakuza I can't fucking stand. Only a few years ago, you were sucking up to the Tojo clan. Then Arakawa changed his colors, and there you were at his feet. Now he's dead, and you think you can pull the senpai card on me?
Senpai card! Holy shit, dude.
Talk is cheap. The Yakuza way to lead is with bloodshed. The weak always fall in line behind the strong.
He's the captain, so he's next in line. Yeah, but he's a shitty captain.
Time to accept it. Among the men in this room, you represent the weak, and that goes for all of you.
Holy shit, dude. Man, Sawashiro's actually being kind of cool right now. I can't wait until I have to beat him up eventually.
I fully intend to start a new chapter for the Yakuza as the Tokyo Omi Alliance. I hope we can count on your support, senpai.
Who fucked up his fancy little robe?
What makes you think you have any right to pull that shit? You haven't known me very long, but I think I've made a pretty strong case here for what I'm capable of. Convince me.
Sawashiro can't actually fight him
I'm not
because
the
he has
type of
glasses, so
Yakuza
he
who's
can't do
gonna
that
sit
thumb
on his
trick.
hands after his patriarch got removed. What's your point? Right now, I don't know if it was you or some other Kansai punk, but I will gut the man who killed him. You have my word on that. There will be no mercy. The fuck are you saying? Every thug out there on the street knows that you killed your boss under Haoki's orders. You think picking a fight with me is your ticket to the big time? You see yourself as the guy on top at the dawn of a new age for the Yakuza. That ain't gonna fly. Sure. I'll give you until I've rounded up all the stragglers in Tokyo to make your move. Until then, keep sucking on the Omi's dried up teats.
Keep sucking titties, my guy. Huh. I mean, if he's not bullshitting and it was Sawashiro who killed him, and that's all just like a big act. See, now I don't... Oh, it's the thing that happened with Ichiban when he was a small boy. Arakawa in the same outfit he's had for like 40 years.
This hard on kids? Or is this brat of mine you say you've got?
Arakawa-san! The little fuck damn near took our guy out! We can't just hand him back to you without some compensation! Somebody's gotta take responsibility!
I see. Well...
How about a finger?
How about a finger? Yep. I'll trade you my finger for him. Sound fair?
I already saw this cutscene.
I'll just borrow this.
I swear to God, some of the cutscenes in this game look
right.
like they were just made in Gmod.
Let's go.
Gets me every time. Mayhaps we judge Sawashiro too harshly. I don't know. The story's getting a little wonky at the end here. That's kind of good though, because we still have 2 more chapters to get through.
That's your phone.
And now we have a new game coming out. So answer your phone. It's not like they're gonna call and tell you Arakawa's dead a second time.
This is Hoshino.
Oh my God! Don't give me bad news.
Yeah, I guess.
You don't sound okay. You eating well?
No.
Hoshino's a big softie. Look at him.
A poor diet won't help the grief. Meet me in Heian Tower.
What for?
To get duck.
That's the last place I saw Arakawa-san. I'll treat you to what he ate as his final meal.
Oh.
Thanks.
Hoshino's a big sweetie. I like him.
Just be there.
He's a grumpy old man, but he's like a grumpy old man who loves Ichi. Everybody loves Ichi. I swear to God, if we go to the tower and Hoshino like does some bullshit betrayal, I'm gonna be so upset. That's definitely not what's gonna happen, but could you fucking imagine?
Heian Tower.
I'd lose my
you
shit
going?
if that happened.
Yeah. Maybe he'll tell me about Arakawa-san's last moments.
This isn't gonna go well. We're gonna go to the tower, and it's gonna be like some gauntlet-ass boss fight or some bullshit. There's no way I'm going to a place called Heian Tower, and it's not gonna be a dungeon. This is gonna be some fucking whack-ass shit. Damn, the stream is only an hour and 7 minutes, but we did just have a lot of things, and I don't want to start a new part of the story, so... At this point, we're instead of cutting it early, I'm gonna do some side content. I don't want to do the next mission, because I get the feeling it's going to be a big one. Fuck it. Jungi-han losing his goddamn mind. Okay, let's look at missions that are around here. I know we have a bunch available that we can do. They're pretty much all up here, I think. Wait, hold on. Can I seriously not do anything? Yeah, okay. I have to go to the tower. Alright. That's stupid. It's fine. I'll go. Next parts of the story are quite big. Yeah. If I can't do any side content, then I suppose my only option is to do the main story, but the next parts are going to be really big. That's what Ironic just said. So I'm just going to head over and I'm going to save the game, and we'll just pick it up next week. There's always another week. There's always more streams for me to do Yakuza. I am sorry that this is shorter than normal, but I hope you guys can understand. After our fucking dad died, I think I need a fucking break. Ichi's going through a hard time. Ichi's going through too hard of a time to do side missions. You're telling me that Ichi's too busy grieving to go find out what Mr. Masochist is up to? Come on now. That's stupid. That's dumb. You'll have time after the cutscene. Yeah, we'll do the next stuff and all that next stream. I need a fucking break. I need to go cry. I need a goddamn tissue, not for masturbating. I hope you guys had a good time. I will see you on the next stream. I will be doing a stream not tomorrow. I think It's either tomorrow or Saturday. I can't remember. I'm going to be doing Dead by Daylight with Dingo and Capra. Back to basics with my two handsome boys. And then next week we'll pick up with more Yakuza. So I hope you guys had a good time. Again, for those of you who don't know, all of the Yakuza streams that I've done before, I put them up on my YouTube channel, so they're up there waiting to be watched again if you would like them to be. Thanks for coming, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.